G'day, I'm Malicki and welcome to A Life That Travels. In this episode, we're at RMIT in the middle of Melbourne. It is a spectacular day here. Lots of stuff going on. It's Are You OK Day. And are you okay? Good question to ask. Let's go and have a look around, talk to some students and check out what RMIT is all about. Popped into Bundoora Campus of RMIT just to check this out because I was in the area, and if you do end up studying out here, it's a very nice parkland campus. You can see behind me like sporting fields, really nice running track, heaps of trees, sun's just going down here, which has been really beautiful. Unfortunately no students around, but just to give you a little bit of a look what it looks like. Let's check it out. Alright, so RMIT Bundoora, this is the campus. You've got education subjects here, a lot of the health sciences are out here as well as some of the engineering. So nice little opportunity for those of your areas to maybe study out at a different campus to the city. This is a nice little space, I like it. So what do you need to know about RMIT? Well, comprehensive university, super old, was actually founded as the Royal Melbourne Institute of Technology. It goes back to like the 1890s, so it's a super old institution converted into a university. But the great thing about that is that it means you have these incredible pathway programs that will allow you to come in doing vocational education, TAFE, and then basically convert that into undergraduate studies, postgraduate studies, even research studies further down the track. So that's a serious advantage in terms of having lots of different options to start studying here at RMIT. What else do you need to know? Well, there are 3 campuses here in Australia. There's City Campus where we are right now, Bundoora, and there's another one that I can't remember. But then there are also overseas campuses. So campuses in Vietnam, there are 2 of them where you can actually go and do exchange programs. I'm sure we're going to hear a little bit about that from students. Go and spend time studying in Vietnam and have that count towards your degree. That's a pretty awesome opportunity.
I actually studied at RMIT Vietnam in Ho Chi Minh City.
Awesome.
So that's an actual RMIT campus,
Yeah.
Which is one option students have, but there's actually over 200 different universities that RMIT has partnership with around the world, as well as study tours, work programs overseas, and global leadership programs, which are programs we run here in Melbourne.
Amazing.
So many options, yeah.
Full range of faculties available here. So architecture, art, design, IT, engineering are some of the big ones. We've also got education, engineering, fashion, design, law, science, and of course health science is very big at RMIT too. So huge range of options and a huge range of different pathways to allow you to get admission here. You don't have to come straight out of school, which is obviously an advantage to you. Let's talk about rankings. RMIT ranks pretty well. So it's just outside the top 10 in Australia, usually ranking around about 15th. And then if we look at like the global standings, RMIT is ranking somewhere between 250th and 400th in the world, depending on what criteria you are looking at. Now, my caveat with rankings is always make sure you look at the detail. And a university might be ranked really well for overall, might be not so well ranked overall, but for the discipline or the area that you're interested in studying, it could be absolutely exceptional or it could be a bomb. So always look into the details of the ranking if that's important to you. There's plenty of information out there. The site I really recommend that you jump on and have a look at is the Quality Indicators of Learning and Teaching, QILT, from the Australian government. That's Australian government data, having interviewed students, so people like you, about their experiences here at places like RMIT. So you're really getting like the unfiltered truth on how people have enjoyed their study time here at RMIT.
Yeah, it's really convenient. The campus here right in the city, so
yeah,
nice and easy on public transport or any way to get into the city, and yeah, it's just convenient being around nice places to grab something to eat. It's easy to make friends here. The way it's set out, like the environment, is really cool. You can get to know students really well through like the seating arrangements and just the way the building's set out and that sort of thing. So yeah, the architecture would be probably one that stands out the most, as you would have seen from walking around.
Yeah, it's amazing.
There's so many clubs here. Myself, I'm a student as mentioned, but I work in the Global Experience Office, so there's heaps of opportunities for students to get overseas.
Cool.
It's really unique. That's what drew me to RMIT, because I feel like every other campus was so like a typical uni, and I love the hustle and bustle of being in the city and being in the excitement of it all. Definitely RMIT is really good with so many comprehensive different programs for well-being and everything like that. Rooster,
Nice.
yes, Rooster. It's got a nice ring to it. They're really active with doing like free lunches and free barbecues and stuff like that. They do sports. We have a really good job shop here, so where they do like mock interviews, mock resume reading with real life industry experts, which is really, really handy.
That's super.
Yeah, that was really helpful for me.
So studying at RMIT is actually it's really different from what I've heard from my other friends, because I'm straight and fresh out of high school, came to uni, didn't really know what to do. From what I've heard, it's a lot more culturally diverse. Teaching structures can be really, really different, can be kind of upside down at the same time.
What does that mean?
So one of my classes, it was kind of like reverse teaching, where we taught ourselves, kind of. Like the teacher guided the classes and then we answered all the questions ourselves. We did the research ourselves. It ended up turning into more of a philosophy class than a management class, but I really liked that.
Nice.
Because I always kind of came home and had to really think about, if I was to become a leader, what would that become? Whereas I've got friends at Monash and Melbourne, where it's kind of like class, get told what's happening, do the questions and go home. The campus, definitely. It's a lot more, I guess, edgier, more hipstery. It's really contemporary kind of feel to it.
It's very hipster, isn't it?
Yeah, it is really hipstery. I didn't realise how hipstery it was until I went to other universities. I was like, oh, everything's like bricks. Whereas here, you go in one end and you can come out through another end and end back at the exact same spot.
Epic. Well, I've really enjoyed this little walk around RMIT City Campus. It's certainly a massive university, 85,000 students across all the various campuses, but somehow they've done a really good job of giving it an awesome student vibe, and also their whole focus on employability, job readiness is really exceptional, and the university is extremely well known for that. So I give RMIT City Campus a big thumbs up. Anyway, whatever you're getting up to today, I hope it's a good one, and I will see you next time on A Life That Travels. I'm Rob Malicki. See you later.